Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is George, and I have developed a card game called Double Cross. The goal of the game is to be the last man standing in a betrayal arena, so to speak. I couldn't find anything similar on the market, so I endeavored into making my own card game. I was looking for something that had both the complexity of trading card games and the fun factor of the regular games. And I decided to make this because it combined the best of both worlds, I believe. Reason being is usually TCGs involve only one-on-one, whereas party card games have many players but have low complexity. So I decided to make something in between where your friends don't have to bring their decks. You'll actually be able to bust one out, and you guys will be able to play something that remotely resembles a TCG. However, it also is a party game where you can all draw from the same deck. So it's more of a hand building game rather than a deck building game, so to speak. It also rewards the best qualities of humanity, such as mistrust and betrayal. So you definitely should give it a shot. The game is for free. It's available on my website right here. You can go to the card game section and read the rules and download it. There's also a judge, which should bring a certain benefit of randomness to the game. You can actually go for dares if you want, or if you're not a big fan of judges, you can just make a couple of cards that they have different penalties or bonuses, and when judgment is involved, you just draw from that particular deck. So the reason for this campaign, you'll quickly notice that the art style of these cards is sort of limited and really not up to par for a proper card game. I got these pictures from the internet. Some of them are from Google, others are from Shutterstock, stock images. Others have watermarks on them. Definitely not a work of art, so to speak. I'm not an artist myself, so I'm not very good at drawing, especially vector arts. So I'm gonna have to hire an artist in order to make these cards look look appropriate. So I'm good the way they look. However, if you guys want them to look something more impressive and proper, consider backing me up. Because I'm going to have to hire an artist. And they go from anywhere from between 10 to 25 bucks. That's what I've noticed. So there's 47 different types of cards. That's 47 vector arts. So I suspect somewhere about 2,000 will be the amount of money that I'm going to need to make this happen. You can do it yourself. I mean, the game is for free, so you can do it yourself. The other thing, however, is that if you guys want this to be printed, because you'll quickly notice that, you probably would have already noticed from the glow on these cards, is that I've taped them. So right now, the best way to really play this game is to download the PNG sheets, print them out, cut them to size. I made them as small as possible. This is the smallest playing cards I could find. So if it fits this, it's going to fit everything. Get 3 decks of regular playing cards as cheap as you can, and tape them. Glue won't work unless you use, because it's going to screw up the whole picture thing. But if you're good at it, you can make your own set. So if you don't mind going through all of this to play the game, that is, if you enjoy the game or the concept, be my guest. However, if you want it printed, I have found printers, card printers and manufacturers on the internet, but their prices are pretty steep, especially if ordering single or small amounts of decks. If it's anything between 1,000, it's kind of pricey. Obviously, it's best, the higher you go, the better the price per deck you have. But that's, in the future. If you guys think of backing me up, please don't throw massive amounts of money at me, big sums, because, like I said, I will only go through with this if you guys have an interest for better art. Otherwise, feel free to play the game as it is. After all, art has absolutely no impact on mechanics. But if you want the printed version, I first need to get the art going, because I can't print this stuff because it's copyrighted. Yeah, because if I make it to the card printer, I'm gonna have to distribute what they print, essentially sell it. which means that I need to have original arts to the cards. So yeah, that's the whole deal. If you guys enjoy it, consider backing me up. Remember, no big sums, please, until we hit 2,000, and then I will set up some stretch goals if you guys want. Let me know in the comments, or I will add some rewards, something like your own deck, personalized deck with a box and all that jazz. But point in case, it's up to you guys, really. The only reason I'm doing this again is because you might want to have this game look better if you enjoy it. I can play it the way it is. Anyway, thank you for your time, and well, peace out.